This is Minecraft Bedrock Edition, the version you can play on almost every platform. But compared to Java Edition, it has some big differences. Some of them are awesome, and some make survival a lot harder. So today I'm going to attempt something crazy, surviving 100 days in Minecraft Bedrock Hardcore. Over these 100 days, I'm going to build an epic base, explore dangerous places, gather powerful gear, and try to become strong enough to defeat the Ender Dragon, and even the Wither. But if I die once, the world is over. So let's see if I can survive 100 days. So I spawned into the world and immediately noticed something amazing. There was a village right near spawn, but before heading over there, I punched my first tree, crafted the essential tools, and then did the classic Minecraft move, digging straight down to collect some cobblestone. After that, I chopped down a bunch of trees because in Minecraft, you can never have too much wood. Once I had enough resources, I finally headed to the village and started looting everything I could find. I grabbed useful supplies, checked every house, and even took down the iron golem for some iron, which gave me 5 iron ingots. Then things got really interesting. I found not one, but 2 blacksmiths in the village. The first chest was strange though. It was somehow covered in ice blocks. I have no idea why, but honestly I wasn't complaining because the loot inside was really good. Then I opened the second blacksmith chest and found something huge, 3 diamonds. That was enough for me to craft my very first diamond pickaxe. After that I found a cave near the village. I went inside, grabbed some water, and mined the exposed coal so I could craft torches. With torches in hand, I started mining all the resources I would need, especially iron, so I could eventually craft myself a full set of iron armor and get stronger for the days ahead. While exploring the cave, I suddenly found something really useful, a skeleton spawner. At this point, I was starting to realize that this seed might actually be amazing. Everything seemed to be close to spawn. After looting the chest near the spawner, I decided to go even deeper into the cave. Along the way, I fought some slimes and kept exploring the tunnels. Then I noticed something strange, a really straight wall with a single diamond ore right next to it. That's when I started thinking, why is this wall so straight and it even continues underneath? That made me wonder if there might be a trail chamber hidden behind it. But before digging into the wall, I explored another part of the cave first. I grabbed some more iron and managed to defeat an enderman, which gave me an ender pearl, a really lucky drop this early in the game. After that, I went back to the straight wall and started digging into it, hoping to find the trail chamber hidden inside. After finishing the trail chamber, I decided to stay in the cave a little longer to gather more resources. I mined everything I knew I would need later: gold, diamonds, and plenty of redstone. While exploring, I also managed to collect 4 obsidian, which meant I was already thinking ahead about crafting an enchanting table. Once I felt prepared enough, I finally left the cave and headed back to the surface. Even though this spawn was really good, with a village and even a spawner nearby, I decided I wasn't going to stay in this biome for my base. So I started traveling away from the area, looking for a better place to settle down. Along the way, I collected food and grabbed some sugarcane since I knew I would need it later for books and enchanting. During day 4, I came across a shipwreck, but when I checked it, there was no chest inside. That was honestly pretty weird. Luckily, by the end of day 4, I found a second shipwreck, and this one actually had some good loot waiting for me. Then on day 5, I discovered a ruined nether portal. After checking the loot there, I used the gold pickaxe I found to collect a few more blocks around the area. Then I rebuilding the portal, and just like that, it was time to enter the nether. My goal now was simple: find a nether fortress or maybe even a bastion. And almost immediately, I spotted a fortress. At this point, I was seriously thinking this seed might be crazy because everything seemed to be close to spawn. I carefully made my way toward the fortress, even using a boat in some places so I wouldn't take damage. Once I got inside, I started exploring the structure, fighting skeletons and grabbing every useful supply I could find. Eventually, I found exactly what I needed: a blaze spawner. So I stayed there and started fighting all the blazes that spawned, preparing to collect the blaze rods I would need later on. Since I almost died in the nether and already had 10 blaze rods, I decided it was time to head back to the overworld. When I returned, it was the night of day 7, and I managed to find another village. Instead of risking mobs, I decided to sleep first and then loot the village during the day. After that, I continued traveling, and after about 7,000 blocks, I came across a pillager outpost. I checked the chest inside and found something really cool: 2 sentry armor trims. Finally, after all that traveling, I made it out of the snowy biome. Day 10 started with me collecting some cherry saplings, and not long after I found yet another village. Of course, I looted it like every other village I had come across so far. Even though the village was in a snowy biome, there were areas close to it without snow. So I started preparing the land by flattening it out. Then I gathered a lot of cobblestone, After that, I crafted myself a diamond axe. At that point, I basically became a lumberjack, chopping down tons of trees to collect wood for the build. Before I start building the house, I just want to take a moment to ask you to like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. I put a lot of time and effort into making these videos, and if you're enjoying them, it would really mean a lot if you showed some support. Now, let's get back to the build. Day 30 started with me chopping down one of the huge spruce trees so I could get a ton of wood. After that, I headed over to a nearby village. Once I got there, I crafted a fletching table and found a villager so I could start trading sticks for emeralds. Then I found a farmer villager and used all the emeralds I just earned to buy a bunch of food. Because honestly, I was struggling to keep my hunger up. Then on day 31, I headed to the mountain area near my base because I needed a lot of iron. When I finally reached the top of the mountain, I noticed something interesting. There were two separate caves. I decided to explore the smaller cave first, since I thought I could collect iron quickly and then move on to the bigger cave afterward. But I kid you not, the cave I thought was small turned out to be huge. At one point, it even felt like the two caves might actually connect somewhere deep underground. While exploring the cave, I realized my diamond pickaxe was almost broken. So before going any deeper, I crafted an iron pickaxe to keep mining safely. On day 32, I came across a cave that had Skulk all around it. This was both good and bad. The good part was that I could get a lot of XP by mining the Skulk with a hoe. And let's be honest, this is way better than mining quartz in the Nether. But the bad part was the danger. If I made too much noise and triggered the shriekers too many times, something very dangerous could spawn. And with only full iron armor, I probably wouldn't survive. So with that risk in mind, I carefully started mining the Skulk to farm as much XP as possible. During this time, I also managed to find quite a few diamonds while exploring the cave. Unfortunately, I wasn't recording at that moment, so I don't have all the footage of me mining them. But once I'm done here, I'll show you exactly how many diamonds I collected from this cave. Here are all the diamonds I managed to get from that cave. Then on day 37, I finally left the cave and started heading back home, arriving at my base on day 38. Once I got back, I had a new goal, getting 15 bookshelves so I could build a proper enchanting setup. I started by collecting sugarcane, crafting it into paper, then turning that into books, and finally crafting some bookshelves. But I still didn't have enough, so I had to get more leather. After that, I crafted myself a full set of diamond armor and tools and started enchanting it. On day 40, I managed to tame a really fast white horse, which was going to make traveling around my world much easier from now on. On day 41, I spotted an Enderman near my base, so I decided to fight it. After defeating it, I realized something important. I still didn't have enough Ender Pearls to reach the end dimension, so I came up with a plan. I built another Nether portal because I wanted to head into the Nether and trade all my gold with piglins to try and get more Ender Pearls. But when I got into the Nether, I realized something. I spawned next to a crimson forest biome, and there were no piglins around. So instead of wandering around for too long, I decided to dig a staircase down. My plan was to move far enough away so the game would load new chunks where piglins might spawn. Yep, with 1.5 stacks of gold, I only managed to get 2 ender pearls. Classic bedrock luck. Since that clearly wasn't enough to reach the end dimension, I decided to keep exploring the Nether. My goal now was to find the warped forest. While traveling through the Nether, I also started collecting Nether quartz to gain more XP. While exploring, I came across the Nether Fortress again, the same one in the portal I used back in part 1. But right now, the fortress isn't my main goal. I'm still focused on finding a warped forest so I can farm more Endermen and get the Ender Pearls I need. I mined some Nether gold as well, just in case I couldn't find a warped forest and needed more gold for piglin trading. Oh, a bastion. Looting this could actually solve one problem for later, because I'll eventually need to find a bastion anyway for the Netherite upgrade. I need to be really careful going in there. Piglin brutes are known for ending hardcore series in seconds. But with my enchanted armor, I think I have a good chance of handling them, as long as I don't get overwhelmed. I didn't manage to get the Netherite Upgrade. That means after I finish searching for the Warped Forest, my next mission is clear. I'm going to have to find another bastion. Oh, finally, a warped forest. I can finally start farming some ender pearls now. While exploring the warped forest, I also managed to find another bastion. If this one has the Netherite Upgrade, then I'll only have one big goal left. Hint, wither. Yep, I'm planning to leave the Nether with all 3 wither skeleton heads. The only reason I'll come back later is probably for ancient debris. That will likely be in part 3 or 4, since I still have many days left to survive in this hardcore world. Oh my god, finally, the Netherite Upgrade. I'm done here, and it's time to leave. Now I'm heading back to the Nether Fortress to start farming wither skeleton heads. It's time to get all 3 for the ultimate challenge ahead. After collecting all 3 wither skeleton heads, I left the fortress and made my way back to the portal I had used to enter the Nether. It was time to return to the overworld and prepare for the next big challenge.